road to the parking lot area. I've got Kyle with me, not Tyler. Kyle, what do you think? This is your first World Championships?
Yeah.
Okay. We're here in Utah. I know you came from Durango, Colorado with your dad.
Yeah.
Your favorite players are Haley King and Leland McMahon.
Yeah.
Any changes after today's action?
No.
He's loyal.
No.
He's loyal.
Yeah.
You're ranked very highly in the fan rankings. I don't know if you actually took it down. We're going to have to get everything tabulated at the end of the day. What did you do to prepare as a fan before you got here?
Nothing.
He just lives and breathes disc golf, folks. He doesn't have to change anything about his day-to-day. Kyle's ready. All right, and we are back just adjacent to the 18th green here at the World Championships of Disc Golf, and I'm honored to say that we have a legend in our midst, Juliana Korver. Juliana, thanks for taking a couple minutes with us.
My pleasure. Thank you.
This isn't your first rodeo here, but what do you think? What do you think of Utah this year for the World Championships?
I am still just sort of buzzing from the excitement. I never thought that I would play another World Championships, and now, because of how much fun this was and how exciting it was and how different it is to be part of it than to just be watching it, now I want to play next year already. So.
And how long was the hiatus? How long has it been since you've been at a World Championship?
I think 2006 was the last one I played.
Unreal. Well, you played great. I mean, some good rounds. Again, maybe not the outcome you were expecting, but...
I wish that I would have played better, but as far as my place, 22nd, I'm thrilled with that. So I hope that there are things that I need to work on. I need to be more aggressive. The game now is much more attack than in my day. It was a little more conservative. So I think it's going to be fun to try to push myself out of my comfort zone and look up instead of down and try to do some of these new things. So I'm walking away with things that I want to work on, and I'm already, like I said, excited for next year.
That's awesome. We saw you at the U.S. Women's National Championship. We saw you at Masters Cup. What's it been like being back on the tour, interacting with these young players? What's it like?
It's heartwarming.
A lot of them are inspired by you.
Stacy Ronsley calls me mom because we're kind of built similarly, and in general I don't have a maternal bone in my body, and I love it when she calls me mom, and I didn't expect that type of relationships to happen, and just becoming really a lot closer with the girls that I'm playing with, and knowing them as people, not just players, is probably the most rewarding part right now, and I am so happy that I have this opportunity and I'm taking advantage of it.
Well, it's a real testament to your preparation and your athleticism and this history, this body of work to be here. It's really impressive. Thanks for taking a couple minutes with us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay. Missy Gannon with me. Missy, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Tied for the hot round of the day, day 5 of the World Championships. You want to take us through your tournament?
Yeah, I started off, I've been having a little bit of confidence issues over the last couple of weeks. Don't really know why. It's just been something mentally I've been working on or working against. And it kind of trickled into the first couple of rounds here. We started here at the fort and did not play well, kind of dug myself into a little hole, but I kept myself positive, knew that there were plenty of rounds to go, and I just had to keep pushing. So, I started battling back a little bit, didn't have a great round at Mulligan's, but it wasn't terrible. It still moved me up a few spots. Then managed to shoot, maybe just a couple over here for the third round. And then I shot a good under par round at Mulligan's yesterday, and I was just hoping to be under par again here today to really, move me up the leaderboard. And I was aiming for that top 10, which feels really good to be able to grab that.
Well, we're very proud to see you there. 5-day tournament. Can you talk about that mental preparedness that you need to have to get through the whole week? It's a physical test, but mentally, because you can get buried in one round and you have to bounce back.
Yeah, I was here a week early and, a week before the event started. So I really just tried to maximize my practice rounds and play in the morning, knowing that we were going to play in the morning for the tournament, and also just to beat the heat and not drain myself too much. So I played about one round a day. I did have 1 2-round day that, just to kind of really dial in a couple of things at both courses, and just relaxed after that. I just had my practice rounds, made sure that they were solid, and then just took a nice long break in the evening and just hung out. Just keeping myself grounded and playing with my puppies and whatever it is that I can do to keep me positive and happy.
Very good. Now, we talked about before, you're not really a sidearm dominant player, but we saw a lot of sidearm today. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I don't go to it often. I go to it when I need to. I certainly work on it. I wouldn't call myself a power forehand. You'll rarely ever see me go off the tee with it, unless the shot is like a hyzer shot, because that's my most comfortable version of a sidearm. But I have a serviceable one for those touch shots in the woods. I realize you really need to have those shots to really make it in the woods. So I love playing in the woods, and I want it to be the best experience every time I do. So I knew I had to get a forehand, and so anything within 250 or so, I feel comfortable going to it, and I'm glad that most of them worked out today.
Well, it was fun watching you approach the green with that forehand today, and then the putter was on.
Yes.
So that's always a pleasure to watch. Missy, thanks for taking some time with us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Now I'm here with my boss, Danny Corbett. Danny, what'd you think of those last 3 holes of the FPO?
That was wild. Starting with 16, the big downhill island shot. Honestly, right there, even before the drive, I kind of thought Lisa was going to be our new champion.
Lisa was charging big time.
Yeah, and then after the drive, it looked like all the momentum was in her court.
Mm-hmm. She was inbounds. The rest of the ladies had to go to the drop zone.
Correct. And then Paige just jamming in that giant putt. What is it, like 65, 70 from that drop zone?
It's definitely close. It's in between 55 and 60, I think, right there from the drop zone on 16. I was standing on the 18th fairway. I had a perfect vantage point, and she just smashed it.
Yeah, I mean, that's what she does. Those jump putts. I think she's the best jump putter ever, regardless of gender. Like Kay Jones is up there. I'm sure there's some old timers I'm forgetting, but like one of the best jump putters ever. But then we go over to 17. It seemed like everybody was in position to take their par. I'm looking at it right now, man. There are so many trees in there. It's tightly wooded, and Paige just kind of, I think, grip locks that green fierce, kicks a tree, goes over. She gets the bogey. Kat gets a stroke. Now it's just one hole and one stroke behind. Everybody was in good position on the drive. That was in play. Paige did exactly what she needed to do, put it right in front of Kat so that Kat was first to act. Mm-hmm. Katrina launched that shot. I thought she was actually going a little bit deep, but it was perfect position, pin high left. You knew that she was going to be in play and probably going to have to make a pressure putt. Paige lays up, which isn't necessarily the wrong play. 20/20 hindsight, you think maybe if she ran it, something different would have happened, but she lays up, and then just that upshot bailed out a little bit early. She's OB, doesn't make the putt. Katrina gets the layup for the win. And you know what? Congrats to Katrina, man. She battled all week long. It was crazy. It was so much fun to watch. These ladies are incredible competitors, and Katrina earned it.
The championship for the FPO field was just handed out. Katrina Allen took it down. I've got Ohn Scoggins with me. She took down 6th today. She had an excellent round on day 4 to put herself into contention. Ohn, tell us about your tournament.
Oh my God, it's a lot of hard work, mental game, sweat and tear. But we go through, so I'm glad we finished and I make top 6, so I'm very happy.
What kind of different preparation does it take to shift from a 3-day tournament to a 5-day tournament like Worlds?
You know what? What can you say? Because I have been here for 2 weeks. I practice every day. I play 2 rounds, and then after that, I partying. I just prepare myself. I think I prepare myself pretty good this time. And then, I mean, you know what? I have a rough round, good round, but I just pull it through. So I just believe in myself. I can do it. And then, of course, I wanna make I was thinking if I just make top 15, I'm happy, but hey, I make top 6, so woo!
That's really good. What's it like to see Kat finally break through and get her first championship?
You know what? Congratulations with Kat. She's just working so hard. I know everybody sees it. She's always out there, so many hours she put on, and she's played solid for 5 days. and I'm very happy for her, and she's very, smart play and good part of everything. Congratulations, and also congratulations to Pace Pierre. She do everything she can, but you know what? Sometimes you lose, you win, so it's all good. Yeah, we still love you.
Isn't it incredible after 5 days it comes down to the last hole, the last few strokes? What do you think it says about the level of competition in our sport?
You know what? Right now, everyone just like working so hard. We have a new phase. Everybody just working hard. Everybody just playing good. It's not like so many years ago. Now everyone just step up. And when this is where we have 5 days, and whoever take first place. You know what I'm saying? Like they just play solid every day. It's so hard to play solid, and took it down. We have 70 women, and I don't know. It's just amazing. She play amazing, Kat. So give her a big thumb up.
I've got Leah Tsinajinnie with me. We are live from the receiving line for their champion, newly crowned champion, Trina Allen. So Leah, give me your thoughts on those last couple of holes.
Wow. When Paige made that putt on 16, I thought for sure she had it. So
From the drop zone.
Props to Katrina on her second throw. Seriously, that was a beast of a throw. Would have loved for my teammate to win, but really happy for Kat.
And I know the tournament didn't work out exactly like you planned it this year, but
Yeah.
what were your thoughts on your first World Championship?
I really had to get those first round jitters after that. I averaged over 900 on, rounds 2 through 4, but I feel proud of myself after coming back from a tough first round. And I was doing it out there for the lefties. Really happy for Heather finishing up there towards the top. I'm definitely going to be back, and you'll see me on the final cut next year.
Oh yeah, that's what we like.
Normally it's only a 2-horse race, and if you look down the spread, there's only one score difference all the way down to the final cut. The 17 over was the cut, and you saw people from 18 all the way down to the 30s that were one stroke away from each other. So I think that's really promising. I love the parity in the sport. I love that there was 70 players here competing, and that we saw players like Sarah Gilpin, Steph Vincent, players we don't normally get to see towards the top and playing today. So that was really cool to see.
A lot of talent.
And
in disc
Ella.
golf.
Good job, Ella.
And we're always proud of our Team OTB members.
And Holland too, dude. She was killing it.
Everyone crushed. Missy crushed today. She had a great round
Where's
score.
Missy? Yeah,
So-
Missy moved up today too. So she moved up 3 spots to finish tied for 8th, I think. So
Get paid, Missy.
yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, Leah, and we'll look forward to seeing more rounds down the road.
Yes.
For taking some time to chat with us.
Thank you so much. Until next time, guys.
Hey, she did it that time.